I had a visitor this morning. I haven't seen him in some time. But a man came to this ministry in the summer of 82, I think. Might have been 81, but 82. And he was raised in West Virginia. And he had a Pentecostal mother that could pray. And his name is Doyle Dodge. Doyle Dodge. He worked for me for years, and he still does. He walked in here and he said, the Lord said, go see Doyle. I said, well, thank God. Thank God. He's 88 years old.
Hallelujah.
But he's got a voice like a 10, 12, 14, huh?
Amen.
Strong.
Yes.
He said, oh, you look good. And he started praying. Mercy, grace, peace. And just kept praying. This guy can pray almost as long as Brian. Thank God. And he just kept praying for me. And finally, we quit. He did. He said, oh, how God is using you. God is bringing you out of this. How God put you in the earth, just like Neil Dodge talks. And I said, well, amen. I said, you know, you and another person were a witness to something that I told the two of you in my house in Fairview in June 2004. And that was that God would bring a son out of my loins, and he would be born. And he said, right, his name would be John, and Terry Bybee was witness. That was 04, June.
Amen.
God's going to do it, he said.
Amen.
Well, I said, God sent you here to be reminded that you and Bybee are witnesses dating back to June 04 in my house in Fairview. He said, yeah, we had Mexican food to eat. Now, you think that 88-year-old man has lost much? Well, I can't tell it. He can talk just like he always could. Thank and pray. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Thank God. So, Katie, what do you think of that?
I think that's pretty cool.
You know, he came because God sent him.
Amen.
You know what? That time is getting shorter
Yes.
for John to be born
Amen.
or to conceive first. I do that.
Amen.
I do that. Thank God. So, you got anything to say?
Not about that. What can you say about that? Yeah.
About you're the mother.
All right.
That's what I can say. Amen.
I'll let you know.
You will?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Amen. Amen. And you're a prophetess, and I'm a prophet and apostle,
Amen.
and you're not my wife,
Yep.
but you're a servant of God,
Amen.
and God can do anything he wants to with any of us.
Amen.
You know, back in November, when he visited me with a night vision about you being the mother of John, and just amazing. I was awake or asleep, pardon me. He comes in, the Lord, with a message. that you are the mother of John. And you know, I didn't know who it was going to be.
Right.
But it was you all the time. You all the time. Anyway, and he said, he came in at a kind of angle, and he was right here, the vision, and the Lord talking. And so I said, okay, that wasn't good enough for him. He said it again. This is what's going to happen. I said, okay, I've got it. So he told me twice, so I didn't miss it. So that afternoon about 6, you and I were sitting at the table, and bingo, here is another vision. You're standing to my left, is that right? You were. And I was to my right. And the Lord reminded me again of what had taken place the night before. So, we're happy. I'm happy. And this encourages me to tell it, because I know a bunch of you just laugh. You don't believe this. You think I made this up. Wait and see till John comes walking up to you. Said, my name's John Davidson, and I'm a prophet of God.
Amen.
Did you know? I didn't know that till right
I
now.
was going to say, I didn't hear that before.
And it might tell you, you laughed that I was going to be born. You know, prophets do that. Amen.